Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Lasham briefing for Saturday, the 20th of July, 2024. I'm going to start with the synoptics today. This is lunchtime yesterday, and you can see this big blocking high over Central and Northern Europe is holding a series of low pressures out in the Atlantic and stopping the fronts from travelling too fast over the UK, and hence we got a really good day out yesterday. Run it through to midnight last night, and that high is just starting to move off a little bit, allowing the fronts to encroach over the UK. And by lunchtime today, this is a picture with a series of low pressures running from sort of Iceland, Greenland area, down across the North Atlantic and down the western edges of the UK to the Bay of Biscay, and then curling round and back up across the Atlantic towards sort of Canada. And if we compare that with the jet stream at lunchtime today, you can see exactly why we've got what we have. The jet stream influencing all those low pressures. So if we now move on to the satellite picture, you can see that basically the UK here is covered in cloud at the moment, associated with the fronts that are lying along that series of low pressures, and the high pressure moving out into Europe, giving sort of France, Germany, and into the sort of Baltic states almost a really nice sunny day that we had yesterday. Looking at the rain radar, there is some rain on that front. It's already encroaching into this far western reaches of Wales and Cornwall. And it's very, very slowly moving this way, but I don't think it's going to get to us until later on this evening. If we run the rain radar through the predicted rain as we go through 10 o'clock this morning and on towards lunchtime, it's gradually creeping across Wales and the western sort of counties up towards Cardiff by about 1 o'clock this afternoon. And as we run in towards sort of 3 and then on towards 5, you can see it's starting to get over our way. And by early evening, we're probably going to see a little bit of that rain get to us here. So if you're planning a barbecue this evening, do it early. Spot winds then, just to the north of us, 1,000 feet, 190, 15 knots, and to the south of us, 200, 20 knots. And the local forecast is showing the winds very similar on the ground, southwesterly going around to southerly, around about 11, 10 miles an hour, maybe gusting a little bit more than that. So wind's not too strong today. Local forecast is also showing it being overcast for most of the day with a little bit of rain getting here about 6 o'clock in the evening, which concurs with the forecast we've just looked at. GFS are showing about 22, 23 centigrades at midday today, with a dew point down at about 16. And if we look at the Lasham weather at the moment on Dave Masson's site, we've got about 17 centigrades with a dew point at about 15. And if you look out the window, that 2 degrees split has given us a low cloud base, lots of moisture. And we did have a little bit of drizzle earlier on. Nothing too much to worry about. But we need to get this cloud base to go up a bit before we can get out there and get flying. TAFs and METARs today. Odium, there's no TAF. That's yesterday's. The METAR is showing 2005 knots, greater than 10K visibility, overcast at 600 feet at the moment, with temperatures of 17, dew point 16. And Farnborough is, they've actually got a TAF out now. 2209 knots, greater than 10K visibility, scattered at 1500 feet. And then temporarily between now and 10 a.m., 8 kilometers in visibility in rain and drizzle, broken at 800 feet. As you can imagine, sky sight today, potential distance is rather poor for the sort of southern and certainly the western half of England. And if we look at the local sort of point forecast for Lasham on SkySight. They're showing cloud-based maybe getting up to about 2,500 feet above sea level, which is just below 2,000 feet above sight. Weak thermals perchance throughout the day, but I don't think there's going to be any real cross-country done out of Lasham today. Top Meteo showing something similar, certainly to the south and the west. They're showing virtually nothing in terms of cross-country predictions. And if we look at the thermal activity and just run that through hour on hour, this is 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. We're just starting to possibly get a bit of convection in the local area. Up to about maybe 2,000 to 3,000 feet at the very, very most to the north of us. And this is 1 o'clock in the afternoon through to 3, 4, and you can see the rain now start to come in across Wales. So not a brilliant day. Moving on to NOTAMs then. Locally, Barton, Stacey, live firing there. And of course the Farnborough restricted area, which is temporary. 28 is Henley on Thames. There's an air display there between 13 and 1500 hours. 30, 31, 32 up here as the Royal International Air to Fairford. And there's a briefing sheet or two out in the club room if you're interested. 35 is Otmoor, live firing. 36, Western on the Green, Delta 129 is active. 37, Leighton Buzzard, there's a gliding competition over that direction. And 39 is at Dadford, just up near Silverstone. There's an air display on there. So we'll just move on to the airfield brief for the day. And here's the briefing sheet for Farnborough. Today being the 20th, that's in force between 1400 and 1530, all times are Zulu. And the Royal International Air to 2 briefing sheet shows quite a vast area of airspace split into 2 sectors, one surface to flight level 85, another one surface to flight level 65 on the south side. The bookings today, if you look on the website, club website, shows something like this, which equates to the geodiscus involved with compass flying. There's a K21 booked instructor flying, one on casual list. There's a K21 available. There's a K13 on trial flight, so I think I'm going to have to cancel them. And there's a K13 booked out to the club members. SH7 is available in the morning, and SH2, 3, 4, and 6 are available all day. Simulator is available all day, although Sam is in there doing some work, so please, if you do go in there, do not disturb any of the bits and pieces that he's working on. Movements, there's nothing to report today. When we do go out, we'll set up on runway 27. It's light south-southwest of the winds going around to southerly during the day. Club grade 27 under grass, but I very much doubt one's going to be required. And this is a visual representation. If we do set the airfield up, we'll put the winch a bit further to the south to cope with what crosswind there is, and winch launching to the south of the runway, club area towing from the runway itself. And as I say, I very much doubt we'll see a club grid today. That's it from me. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day out in the airfield. If you do go out, enjoy yourself, and please keep it safe.